Rita times Imanbek project, which is gonna be great. The most challenging parts of the recording process for me is, this is gonna sound crazy, but like picking a key. I always take forever to pick a key. It's like, does this sound good? No, let's go back down. No, actually, let's go back up. Let's go back down. I mean, I could be in my head for over an hour. We want that weekend. We want that weekend. Either the long note or we want that weekend. Can we hear one each? Yeah. But then once I figure that out, I think it's, of course, keeping the energy up. But for me, musically, like I just get into the zone. I completely zone out. I'm in a trance, you know, and I think sometimes, you know, by the end of the day, you're like exhausted and your voice gets a bit croaky, but it just adds a bit of character, you know. Sometimes I do 3 songs a day and I'm like, ugh. Let me try the first line again. Can't tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. No, it's nothing new. I think we should ad-lib some of the verses too, like, blaming on the city, how I'm ballin'. I love doing ad-libs. You just go on an exciting rant. Producers seem to hate it because it's when singers can thrive and do all the runs in the world that probably no one's going to keep in the actual record. Ooh, I do it B.I.G. I love it B.I.G. I turned down for who? Can't tell me nothing, no, it's nothing new. Woo! We got it.
A lot of the time she knows what she wants and she has a vision of how it should sound, which makes my life so much easier. So it's just about hearing that and kind of getting in Rita's headspace. And so it's about being on Rita's wavelength, which I think I am.
When I'm with you, it's so hard to see through you, and that's why I want it. Bang, bang, na 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 na, bang, bang, na 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 na.
I think they're coming together. It reminds me of the times where, you know, writers and artists, producers and artists would just work on one album together. You know, Timbaland and Aaliyah, Justin Timberlake and Pharrell. You remember these albums because they were a body of work, you know. And for me, I loved it when I bought an album and it just sounded like, wow, that those two people must have just gone in there and like lived together. And I think for me, that's what this project feels like. And I miss that. I miss that sense of like, wow, these guys just went in and did a whole project on their own. And yeah, I just missed that sort of approach with music. So that's really why I'm doing this project with Imanbek, who is just dope as fuck.
Imanbek has been a fan of Rita Ora's music and he likes to listen to Rita Ora, so when this opportunity came, he was super excited and he didn't even believe in the beginning that it's possible because, you know, to be a fan of Rita Ora and now you have the opportunity to do the EP together, it's not one record. So of course he was more than happy and he is more than happy. It was super nice to work with Rita. The only comment which people should know about is that, of course, he was feeling very nervous when he was preparing the material for her because he didn't know if she would like it or... So yeah, that's the main description of his feelings.
Yeah, we've worked really hard. I mean, every day I've been recording 3 songs a day. This is sort of like the last day, so I'm a bit croaky, but I've had the best time just being able to experiment and do a project. Like, I feel like this is like a science project that I've never really got to finish.